Hello. So this lesson we're going to focus on subtracting integers. And I have an example for you here. This problem is -3 minus 2. To solve this, we're going to use a number line to start. So what this is telling me is to find -3 on the number line. And this is telling me to go back or to the left 2 spaces. So if I go back 1, 2, I land on a -5. So -3 minus 2 equals -5. Let's take a look at another problem. Here we have 7 minus 8. So again, using my number line, I start on 7. The subtraction tells me to go to the left, negative, go to the left, and I need to go back 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That lands me on a -1. So 7 minus 8 equals -1. Now, because we don't want to have to draw out a number line every time we're doing a subtraction problem, we can think about this in a different way. So, -3 minus 2 is the same as -3 and a -2. So I can rewrite it like this. -3 and, with an addition sign, -2. So instead of -3 minus 2, I've rewritten it as a -3 and, or plus, a -2. And of course, using my addition rules, I'm adding the same signs, so I add and keep the sign, -5, which is what we found on our number line. Let's take a look at this problem, 7 minus 9. 7 minus 9 is the same as 7 and a -9. So I can, again, write it like 7 and -9. By turning it into an addition problem, I can use all of the addition rules that I've worked so hard this week to learn. Well, let's do this. 7 and a -9, I have different signs, so I find the difference. The difference between 7 and 9 is 2. The number that is further away from 0, or furthest away from 0, is -9, so I'm going to use that sign in my answer. 7 and a -9 equals -2. Another way to think of subtracting integers is the rule copy, change, change. Or some students last year taught me KFC, keep, flip, change. Here's what I mean by that. We have a -8 minus 3. So basically I have 3 things going on. My first number, my subtraction sign, and a 3. So if I copy, change, change, I'm going to copy the -8. I'm going to change the subtraction sign to addition, and then I'm going to change the +3 to a -3. So a -8 minus 3 is the same as a -8 plus a -3. By using the keep, flip the sign, change the number to its opposite, that's another way to help me remember the steps for subtraction. Now I know that I'm adding the same sign, so I add 8 plus 3, which is 11, and I keep the sign. So a -8 minus 3, otherwise known as -8 and a -3, would give me a -11. Last, let's apply this to a few practice problems. So remember that when we are subtracting integers, we're going to rewrite them as addition problems. I can do that by copy, change, change, or keep, flip, change. So I have a -2, a subtraction sign, and a -1. Keep, flip, change, or copy, change, change. So I copy the -2, So this is going to be the same as a negative 2, change subtraction to addition, plus, and change a negative 1 to its opposite, 1. Negative 2 plus 1, different signs find the difference. The difference between 2 and 1 is 1. The sign that's farthest away from 0 is negative 2. It's negative, so my answer is negative. Next we have a negative 10 minus 4. So keep, flip, change, or copy, change, change. So this would be rewritten as a negative 10 and a negative 4. Negative 10 plus negative 4. Same signs, add, 10 plus 4 is 14, and keep the sign, negative 14. 7 minus a negative 2. So, copy, change, change. I copy the 7, change subtraction to addition, change a negative 2 to a positive 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. And our last example, 8 minus a negative 9. Keep the 8, change subtraction to addition, change the negative to a positive. So rewriting that, it would be 8 and, or plus, a positive 9, which would give me 17. So remember when subtracting, change it to an addition problem, and then you can use your addition rules. You're going to take a look at your notes page for your toolbox, make sure everything is filled in properly, and then at the bottom you'll find a couple extra practice problems. Please bring any questions that you have to class, and we will go over those when we meet again. Thank you.